Oh my God, Emma. Did you just hear that guy at the bus stop?
You mean the guy who sounded like he was speaking a secret language from a sci-fi movie?
Yes. He walked past me, looked at his watch, and said, "What you doing later, man?" It sounded like one giant, messy, spicy word.
That, my friend, is exactly what I call the linguistic burrito.
A linguistic burrito? That's perfect. Everything, the meat, the beans, the rice, it's all wrapped up so tight in a tortilla of speed that you can't even see what's inside anymore.
Exactly. And for English learners, this is the ultimate final boss level. You spend years studying the words on paper. You know what, you know are, you know you. But then you go to London or New York, and suddenly those three words disappear and become whatcha.
I failed miserably my first week in London, Emma. I remember standing in a cafe, and the barista said something that sounded like, "How you doing?" I just stared at him like he was speaking Martian. I was waiting for the clear, slow English from my textbooks.
That's the textbook trap. Real-life English isn't a list of words, it's a flow of energy. Today, we are going to unwrap that burrito, layer by layer, and give you the secret key to understanding any native speaker, no matter how fast they talk. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Real Life English Podcast. I'm Emma, your language coach and your partner in crime on this journey to fluency.
And I'm Max. I'm here representing all the overthinkers, the word order worriers, and the people who've ever had their brain freeze in the middle of a conversation.
We are so glad you're here with us. On this channel, we believe English should feel like a warm conversation between friends, not a boring lecture in a dusty, dark classroom.
If you're ready to boost your confidence, stop overthinking, and finally understand what people are actually saying on Netflix, you're in the right place. Do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and join our global family of learners.
We're on a mission to make the world smaller through language. So, before we dive into the burrito, tell us, where are you watching from? Drop your city and your country in the comments. We read every single one.
Okay, Max here is ready. Emma, let's get back to this burrito. I know our listeners are thinking, why can't native speakers just speak clearly? Why do they have to hide the sounds?
Trust me, we don't do it to be mean. It's not a secret code. It's called connected speech. In English, we care more about the rhythm than the individual words. Once you learn the patterns, it's like seeing the matrix.
Before we start the first layer, let's ask the audience, what is the most confusing phrase you've ever heard? That one sentence that made you go, wait, was that even English? Let us know in the comments.
All right, layer number 1, the mystery of the disappearing T sound.
Oh, I know this one. You mean like how the word internet magically becomes internet, or international becomes international.
Exactly. If you say internet with a hard T, we understand you, but it sounds very formal, almost like a robot. In real life, when a T is between two vowel sounds or after an N, it often just takes a vacation.
A vacation? So the T is sitting on a beach somewhere while I'm struggling to understand the word center, which sounds like sen-er.
Pretty much. Think about words like 20, winter, or wanted.
Hey bro, explain it in simple language. Why are native speakers so lazy with their tongues? Is it just too much effort to hit that T?
It's not laziness, Max. It's linguistic efficiency. Our mouths move so fast that stopping the air to make a hard T sound is like hitting the brakes on a highway. We prefer to keep the car moving.
That changes everything. If I'm sitting there waiting to hear a sharp T sound to identify the word, I'm going to miss the rest of the sentence.
Precisely. You have to train your ears to recognize the ghost of the T. You know it's supposed to be there, but you accept that it's invisible.
Is this why mountain sounds like mounin in some accents?
Yes, that's a glottal stop. Instead of using the tip of the tongue, we stop the air in the throat. It's like the T gets stuck halfway.
This is a secret weapon for your listening skills, guys. Once you realize the T isn't coming to the party, you stop looking for it and start hearing the actual word.
And this is just the beginning. Wait until you hear what happens when words start shaking hands and merging together in the next layer.
Oh, the merging. That's where the burrito gets really spicy. Stick around because we're going to show you how to identify these ghost sounds in any conversation.
We've got a lot more to unwrap. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, Emma, my brain is already starting to hear those ghost sounds everywhere. It's like I've got X-ray vision for English now. But what's the next layer of this burrito?
Oh, this one is a classic, Max. This is the glue that holds the entire burrito together. It's called linking. It's when the end of one word slides right into the beginning of the next one, without any gap.
Slides? Like a playground slide? Are the words literally playing in a park now?
Sort of. Think about it this way. In a textbook, words are like bricks, separate and hard. In real life, words are like water. They flow into each other. Think about the phrase, pick it up. A native speaker doesn't say, pick it up.
They say, pick it up. Wow, it sounds like one single long word with 3 syllables. Where did the spaces go?
Exactly. The K sound at the end of pick jumps onto it, making it sound like kit. And the T from it jumps onto up, making it sound like tup. Pick it up.
No wonder I couldn't find pick it up in my dictionary. I seriously thought it was some kind of special English truck or a brand of tools. I was searching PIKITUP on Google and getting 0 results.
I know you must be thinking that this is just too much to remember. But wait, let me tell you a secret. Actually, you already do this in your own language. Every human language has a natural flow to make speaking easier for the mouth.
Really? You think so? I always thought my native language was so clear and English was the only messy one.
100%. We all take shortcuts. English just loves to bridge the gap between a consonant and a vowel. It's like a magnetic pull.
So if a word ends in a consonant and the next starts with a vowel, they just get married? Is this a linguistic wedding?
Yes, it's a linguistic wedding, Max, and everyone is invited. Let's look at some examples. Turn on becomes turn on. An apple becomes a napple. Far away becomes far away.
That explains why rock and roll sounds like rock and roll. The D in and just gives up and goes home, and the K in rock just grabs the N and runs with it.
Poor D. He didn't stand a chance. But hey bro, explain it in simple language. Why do we actually need to know this? Can't we just speak clearly?
Because if you try to pronounce every single word separately, you'll sound like a robot that needs a battery change. I want an apple, please.
Exactly. And not only do you sound like a robot, but you'll also get tired so fast. Your tongue has to do so much extra work to stop and start. Linking helps you speak with less effort. It's the secret to that smooth native sound that everyone wants.
I failed miserably at this during my very first job interview in English. I was so choppy and careful with every word that the interviewer asked if I was nervous or if I had a bad internet connection. I was just trying to be perfect.
Perfect is the enemy of fluent in this case. Now you know the trick. The goal is to smash the words together.
I think so. You should give your opinion in the comments right now. Does this linking make English easier to listen to, or does it make it 10 times harder? Some people love the rhythm and some people hate it.
We really want to know. We read your comments because they help us understand what you struggle with. Are you a pick it up fan or a pick it up fan?
I just realized something. If we link words so closely, do the meanings ever get mixed up? Like, can people misunderstand what I'm saying?
Sometimes it happens. My favorite example is ice cream and I scream. If you link them, they sound exactly the same. I scream.
Well, I definitely prefer the ice cream over the screaming. Although, if you take my ice cream, I will scream.
Me too. But this is why context is your best friend. Your brain is a supercomputer. It knows that if you're at a birthday party, you're talking about dessert, not yelling in pain.
This is why listening to real-life podcasts like this one is so much better than just studying word lists. In a list, ice and cream are separate. In real life, they are a delicious combo.
Exactly. You need to hear the words in their natural habitat, smashing together, having a party, and dancing in the sentence.
All right, we've unwrapped the tea and we've mastered the linking wedding. But wait, there's something even crazier. It's when the words don't just join together, they actually change their shape.
Ah, you're talking about the wanna, gonna, gotta club? The VIP section of the burrito?
Yes, that's the heavy lifting. That's where the reductions come in. Stay with us because if you want to speak fast, you need to know which parts of the word to throw away.
You don't want to miss this part. It's the ultimate shortcut to fluency, and it's going to save you so much energy.
All right, Emma, we are deep into the burrito now. My ears are ready, but my brain is still a little bit confused. I have to ask, what on earth is going on with words like wanna, gonna, and dunno? It's like the middle of the words just vanished.
Welcome to the world of reductions, Max. This is where native speakers basically perform surgery on the English language. We take a scalpel and cut out the parts we don't want to say because they take too much time.
Surgery? No wonder it feels like a crime scene when I try to listen to a fast conversation. I'm looking for the to in going to, and it's just lying on the floor somewhere.
It's not a crime, Max. It's just speed. Think about it. The most common words in English are usually the smallest and the weakest. Want to becomes wanna. Going to becomes gonna. Have to becomes have-to. Don't know becomes dunno.
I know you must be thinking, is this even correct English? Am I going to get in trouble for speaking like this? My English teacher back in school told me to never, ever write wanna in an essay or a formal letter.
Exactly. Your teacher was 100% right about writing. If you write wanna in a job application, you might not get the job. But for speaking, if you say, I am going to go to the store to buy some bread, you sound like a GPS system from 2005.
Recalculating. Turn left in 500 meters. Yeah, nobody wants to sound like a robot at a coffee shop or while hanging out with friends. It feels so stiff and unnatural.
Exactly. When we say, I'm gonna grab a coffee, it has a rhythm. It's like a song. The gonna is light and fast, which allows us to put more stress and importance on the word coffee.
I failed miserably the first time I heard someone say, "What you gonna do?" My brain was searching its database for a word called whatcha. I thought maybe it was a new type of tea. Would you like a cup of whatcha?
A cup of whatcha? What are you just gets compressed and squeezed until it pops out as whatcha. It's like all the air is squeezed out of the sentence to make it more compact.
So, the linguistic burrito isn't just about joining words together. It's about making them smaller so you can fit more information into one breath?
Spot on, Max. It's all about efficiency of breath and time. The more you reduce the boring grammar words, the faster you can get to the juicy information words.
I think so, and you should definitely give your opinion in the comments right now. Which reduction is the most confusing for you to hear? Is it gotta, lemmy, or maybe kind of becoming kinda? Tell us your burrito struggle.
We love reading about your struggles because it reminds us that we are all in this together. Even native speakers sometimes have to ask, "Wait, what did you just say?" if the reduction is too extreme.
Hey bro, explain it in simple language. Should our listeners start using these reductions right away in their own speech? Is it time for them to start wanna-ing and gonna-ing everywhere?
That's a brilliant question. Here's the rule. You don't have to speak this way yet, but you must understand it. If you can't hear wanna, you'll always be 3 steps behind the conversation.
Ah, I see. So it's a listening tool first and a speaking tool second?
Precisely. If you try to force reductions before you're comfortable, it might sound a bit off or unnatural. But the moment you recognize them in a movie or a song, your confidence will skyrocket because you finally get the secret.
Wow, that takes so much pressure off. I don't have to be a burrito master and speak like a rapper on day 1. I just need to be a burrito detective.
Not at all. Just start by noticing them. It's like a game. When you watch a Netflix show tonight, listen for that one gonna. When you hear it, shout, "Found it!"
I just realized something else. We do this with the word and, too, right? It's like and is the smallest ingredient in the burrito.
Oh, definitely. In 90% of casual conversations, and loses its A and its D. It just becomes an N sound. Salt and pepper, black and white, rock and roll.
So the A and the D are just gone? They vanished into thin air like a magic trick.
They really did. The N sound is just a tiny bridge that lets you cross from one big word to the next without stopping the flow of air.
This is exactly why English feels so fast to learners. It's not that we speak more words per minute than other languages, it's just that we hide the small grammar words inside the big ones.
Exactly. You're starting to see the secret patterns behind the chaos, Max.
I'm feeling like a linguistic detective. But wait, Emma, there's one more layer. Something about sounds changing when they touch each other, like a chemical reaction?
Ah, you mean assimilation? That's when 2 sounds meet and they are so lazy, they decide to just become a third, completely different sound. Like when D and Y meet and turn into a J sound.
Did you becoming didja? Could you becoming coulda? That is the final boss of the burrito.
It really is. Stick around for the final part, because we are going to master that didja and donchu once and for all. And Max is going to share his 10 times listening secret.
Yes, don't go anywhere because that 10 times tip is the one thing that actually worked for me when I was struggling. All right, Emma, we are at the final layer of the linguistic burrito. We've unwrapped the tea, we've seen the linguistic wedding, and we've survived the surgery room of reductions. But this last one, the one where sounds actually change their identity, it sounds like a spy movie.
It really is, Max. Welcome to assimilation. It's like a chemical reaction. In English, some sounds are just best friends. When they touch each other, they don't just link. They explode into a completely new sound to save our tongues from doing extra work.
An explosion? So my mouth is a laboratory now? Did you becomes didja? Would you becomes woulda? It's like the D and the Y had a baby and named it J.
Exactly. And it's not just D. If a word ends in a T and the next one starts with a Y, they turn into a CH sound. Like don't you becoming don't you, or meet you becoming meet you.
Don't you want a piece of this burrito, Emma? Meet you at the park later?
You're getting too good at this, Max. But seriously, think about how confusing this is for a student. They are listening for a Y sound. Their brain is searching for U, but all they hear is CH or J. They think, I don't know this word, but they actually do.
It's like the words are wearing masks at a masquerade ball. But once you take the mask off, you realize it's just the same old English words you learned in Chapter 1. It's just that they've had a makeover.
Precisely. It's about pattern recognition. Once your brain knows that T plus Y equals CH, you stop being confused and start feeling like an insider. Now, let's do a quick burrito recap of everything we've unwrapped today so our listeners can lock it in.
Step 1. The disappearing T. Internet becomes internet. Stop waiting for that hard T to arrive.
Step 2. Linking. The consonant-vowel wedding. Pick it up becomes picky-tup. Make it slide.
Step 3. Reductions. The surgery room. Gonna, wanna, gotta. These are your speed boosters.
Step 4. Assimilation. The did ya and don't you chemical reactions. Watch out for those J and CH sounds.
And step 5. The disappearing and. Just a tiny N sound to keep the rhythm going. Salt and pepper.
If you want more tricks to unwrap the mystery of real-life English, you have to join our tribe. Subscribe to Real Life English Podcast and hit that bell icon so you're the first to know when we unwrap something new.
I know you must be thinking that fluency is a giant, scary mountain. But look at you. You just mastered the linguistic burrito. You're already miles ahead of people who only study from textbooks.
You should be so proud of yourselves. Most learners never even get told these secrets. They just think they are bad at listening. But they aren't. They just didn't have the map.
Okay, Emma, I've been holding on to this all episode. It's time for my special 10 times listening tip. This is the one thing that took me from, huh, to, I get it.
I'm leaning in, Max. My ears are open. What is this magic trick?
It's called shadowing with a twist. Most people try to repeat every word clearly when they shadow a podcast. My twist? Don't be clear. Be messy.
Oh, I love that. Explain more. Why should they be messy?
Because if you try to be perfect, you won't match the native rhythm. When you shadow, don't try to say, "What are you going to do?" Try to match the sound exactly. Say, "What you gonna do," even if it feels wrong at first.
That is genius. It trains your brain and your mouth to recognize the pattern from the inside out. If you can say it messy, you will hear it clearly.
It changed everything for me. It's like a cheat code for your ears. Once your mouth makes the J sound in didja, your brain stops being surprised when it hears it.
That is a total game changer, Max. Now, here is our challenge for you today. Watch one 3-minute clip of a movie or listen to a song. Find one burrito word, a link, a reduction, or a ghost sound, and write it in the comments below.
We want to see a flood of burrito words in the comments. Let's show the world that we aren't afraid of fast English anymore.
Remember, progress is happening every time you listen. Even if you only understand 1% more than yesterday, that is a victory.
Emma, I'm already hungry for the next episode. What are we unwrapping next time?
Next time, we are tackling the vocabulary trap. We're going to explain why learning more words might actually be the reason you can't speak fluently yet.
Whoa! Learning words is a trap? I definitely need to hear that one. I've been memorizing lists for years.
Then you can't miss it. Thank you for spending your precious time with us. We believe in you.
Keep speaking. Keep smashing those words together. And most importantly, keep being awesome.
We will see you in the next episode of Real Life English Podcast.
Bye, everyone. Happy practicing.
See ya!